The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome to TVWAN News. In this edition, DICT commences media survey, PNG TA apologizes to teachers for delay, and TUSBAB students showcase life skills. The Department of Information and Communication Technology is asking for the public review on the country's media industry and the information dissemination process. The ICT created a National Media Development Policy Review where Papua New Guineans can scan a QR code on the DICT website or click on the survey link to access the survey and have their say. The government has embarked on a number of reviews of our country's various important legislations and policies as the country moves towards the year 2025 when we achieve 50 years of independence. The Department of Information and Communication Technology are asking for the public review on the country's media industry and the information dissemination process. The ICT created a National Media Development Policy Review where Papua New Guineans can scan a QR code on the DICT website or click on the survey link to access the survey and have their say. Minister for ICT Timothy Masiu shared through a media message that the survey is in recognition of the crucial role of media and the fundamental principles of freedom of expression and freedom of information. The national government acknowledges that these rights, while qualified, serve the greater public good.
These should be considered together with the overarching national goals of integrated human development, equality and participation, national sovereignty and self-reliance, and Papua New Guinean ways. Both the goals and the freedoms are of equal significance and mutually reinforce each other, guiding the progress of our people and our nation. So as we approach the momentous occasion of our golden anniversary of independence on September 16, 2025, it becomes important to evaluate, modernize, and elevate our practices in the area of media in Papua New Guinea.
He added that PNG must approach this with a mindset focused on harnessing and enhancing the management of media information and news for development and good governance.
Currently, there is a lack of comprehensive media policies, and many of the existing media-related legislations are either absent or outdated. Therefore, to address this gap, the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, on behalf of the government, is conducting a nationwide public survey.
The ICT's survey is aimed to gauge public opinion on media development and is a vital part of the policy development process.
I strongly urge all Papua New Guineans to actively participate in the survey either in person at designated locations or through the provided online links. The insights gathered from this survey will inform the formulation of the National Media Development Policy for Papua New Guinea.
Masiu is urging meaningful participation and contribution to a vibrant, free, responsible, and a stronger media and a better coordinated information dissemination pathway. In a collaborative effort to combat modern slavery and human trafficking, Australia is proudly supporting the Salvation Army PNG in their crucial work. TSA has conducted specialized training for its officers, enabling them to identify potential victims, establish referral pathways, and assist in survivors in reintegrating into their communities. Commander of the South Central Division in Koki Port Moresby, Major Muru Igoto, expressed how the training has empowered her to create greater awareness and protect vulnerable individuals. Major Muru plans to raise awareness in schools, settlements, and communities, including through church programs. The PNG-Oz partnership stands united in the fight against these heinous crimes. The Papua New Guinea Teachers Association has been instructed by the Office of the Industrial Registrar to prepare the common role for teachers to prepare for the PNGTA NMC elections. PNGTA has been operating without a database system for over 50 years. To address issues affecting teachers' welfare, a reliable and comprehensive database management system would give PNGTA the teeth to bite. Office of the Industrial Registrar has instructed PNGTA to prepare the common role for teachers to prepare for the PNGTA NMC elections. For over 50 years, PNGTA has been operating without a database system to address issues affecting teachers' welfare. The PNGTA National Management Committee has approved Destiny Soft Microsystems, a local developer, to develop the PNGTA database.
PNGTA head office, through the developer, we will disseminate the usernames and passwords of every province, 22 provinces, to all the teachers throughout the country. While you are at the in-service, or if you are not at the in-service, but as soon as you get the message, please, we will send a link whom you have contact with, or whoever that gets the information and relays the information to you. We would very much appreciate every PNGTA member to register online. The registration will start in July and end in August. In the first 2 weeks of September, we will put all your reports together, and then we will prepare for the launching on the 23rd of September. And it is after this launching that we are looking forward to sign the contract between the developer and PNGTA to start with our main database system.
Database system will contain teachers' personal information like education background information, personal inspection, appointments, salaries, dependents, and leave fare details. Meninga said issues on the implementation of standard-based curriculum for teachers' resource books, student resource materials, teachers' knowledge and skills in implementing the curriculum, teacher training prior to the implementation of SBC. TFF will be on quality and quantity of commodity component reaching schools, infrastructure component paid to schools, and administration component sufficient. The Papua New Guinea Teachers Association has apologized to all teachers throughout the country on the delay on the salary fixation agreement for teachers. President of PNGTA, Aita Sanankepe, stated that the Department of Personnel Management and the Teaching Service Commission must work together to get teachers paid. PNGTA says it remains with TSC for further negotiations.
Thank you to Department of Personnel Management who came here, who gave me encouragement, and 3%, not long they will be paid. I trust DPM. They're only waiting for TSC. So if TSC is watching news now, TSC, you and I, let's work together. Bottom line is the teachers, their needs must be addressed.
This is TVWAN News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
It was during and after COVID that really motivated me to want to take up life insurance. I think savings is very important, and I think One Talk Delight provides a disciplined approach to savings, and it's a good investment to want to think about the future, because it's always nice to have plans for what you want to do later on.
With you for life.
Enjoying life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hiding, talk, young or old, let's calories, family meal at home. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's our favorite reminds. Tennessee cola, scare rice, don't scare, scare price. Tennessee cola, flavor you'd like it.
All Mama Flame is story all same.
Mr. Way using flame flower long one him. Mr. Way make him kai belong family belong me. You go more yet.
Man belong me save like him flower balls belong me what them kawa war na spring onion. All pikinini belong me save like him to mas pineapple donut me save walk him lo house. Ne make kumo mix him want them cow na karama pim long flower.
Tasty hash browns.
Time is kelly one time wala harpela kai. Me save kissing more kai long all get a toya me tromoy one time flame flower.
You enough making more one time flame flour.
Hiya, Mama.
You wait time, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Add your cocoa, get up a big smile on face. Time for Kim chicken, a great fumu too. Sip, sip, the mumu, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves.
The Toyota JD Hiace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hiace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hiace bus and experience the Hiace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectations.
Welcome back. It is rounding up of school activities as all schools are ready to close for the second term break this week. Tuspap Secondary School had a mini fashion show hosted by 10C and 10D economics students who learned how to sew shirts the last 2 terms.
Entertaining for the school as these sewers in the making took to the stage to show what they had sewn. The vibrant colors, designs and styles of the fabrics in the end product were so diverse that they were categorized showcasing into 5 divisions. They were mini jacks wear, professional wear, islands and Pacific wear, casual wear and traditional wear. Head of department Mrs. Babao, who took the students up on sewing, stated that this show is not only to showcase what the students have done, but also to build them up to be confident and also to provide a life skill opportunity for the students to thrive on if they need to. Sewing skills nowadays is gem in the rough for most people, whether you are working or not, as it provides an avenue to source income for everyday needs. Science teacher Melvin Mongati told the students that they were very fortunate to have learned how to sew these shirts for free, as many people pay to learn how to sew. Mongati told the students to hold on to what they have learned, as not many of them make progress into the next level of formal studies, but with the skills they have learned, they could use that to generate an income to sustain themselves later in life.
Take it as just anything. It's a life skill that will prepare them and will look after them, and it will sustain their lives when they leave school. So not most students, they make it to higher education. We have today we have limited space in colleges and universities and so forth. So I usually and I always encourage my students, if they have a skill, if they are skillful in painting, singing, sewing, whatever they are skillful in, they should make use of their skill.
Susan Oriape, TV1 News.
Governor General of Papua New Guinea Grand Chief Sir Bob Dadai oversaw the signing ceremony of employment contracts for 2 newly appointed provincial administrators yesterday. Alan Marcel Loss has been appointed as the provincial administrator of Eastern Highlands Province for a 4-year term, while Max Bruton assumes the role of provincial administrator for Morabel Province. Also for a 4-year period, the National Executive Council officially announced and published these appointments in the National Gazette. Secretary of the Department of Personnel Management, Taya Sansan, acted as the state witness during the contract signing, marking the beginning of their respective tenures. The Fred Hollows Foundation is a non-profit organization specializing in eye care. Their headquarters in Papua New Guinea is based in Madang. The eye clinic attends to so many eye conditions and even rectifies through surgeries, operations for patients throughout the country. The Fred Hollows Foundation staff went into a rigorous, intensive gender equality and diversity training facilitated by Care International at the Madang Lodge Hotel on Wednesday and ended yesterday.
The last 3 days starting on Wednesday, the Fred Hollows Foundation staff went into rigorous intensive gender equality and diversity training, which was requested by Fred Hollows Foundation and facilitated by Care International at the Madang Lodge Hotel. They learned more about what gender was really about and how equality can be effective and the effects and issues surrounding diversity in all aspects of life for each individual. The training is a recommendation from a research that was carried out by Care International in 2021 in partnership with Fred Hollows Foundation on gender analysis on eye care services in Papua New Guinea.
So following that research, there was a lot of recommendations that came forward, and one of them was looking at working with the eye health staff of Fred Hollows Foundation to build their understanding and awareness around the gender issues that affects people's access to eye health care services, especially in the 3 provinces where Fred Hollows has done this research.
According to trainer Lavinia Magyar, who is the gender advisor for Care PNG, the training was to make the eye care staff more sensitized to patients' presentation who are seeking eye care services at their clinic, especially women who are victims of gender-based violence. Through the research, it was found that staff also needed specialized skills in handling those patients and how they could best treat and assist them before they leave the clinic. Fred Hollows General Manager Agnes Moore is thankful for this training as she now gets to know her staff on a personal level so that Foundation can sort out avenues where they can better assist their staff to perform to the best of their abilities. Moore also affirms that the Foundation has been proactive in providing counseling for staff when need be, and with this training, she has found that there needs to be more done in empowering staff to effectively assist patients. She thanks Care International and would like to see that many more of these trainings can be pursued in future.
And I see that, the training is very interesting, but it's also emotional. Yeah, so at the clinic we have a lot of females working, and the last day session is on violence against women. Yeah, so a lot of our staff, they openly discuss that, which I have never had before in the clinic.
Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
And now the weather forecast for the next 24 hours. And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay with us.
There's a sense of pride when you're able to do something right, a financial decision that has just really good benefits. With BSP Life Insurance, there's that alleviation of that worry when you pass away. The benefits of the BSP Life Insurance would meet those expenses on behalf of my family. If you're young and you have kids, you owe it to your children to make sure they're not left behind when you pass on.
With you for life.
He loves the Maroons. He loves the Blues. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bungim Yumi.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi trupla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans. Expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend. PNG's own coffee.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Welcome back. The SPPNG Hunters are back on the road since round 10, traveling to face the Sunshine Coast Falcons tomorrow in round 15 of the QRL Host Plus Cup. After a huge loss to Premiership leaders South Logan last weekend, the Hunters will bring plenty of confidence into tomorrow's fixture.
At the Santos National Football Stadium have given the Hunters a great opportunity to build into the season. Two big wins over the Tweed Seagulls and Western Clydesdales, backed up by a narrow loss to the Northern Pride and followed by a big loss against the Magpies. Judah Rimbu, Joshua Lau, Tommy Moide and Joshua Mire have all performed beyond their years in recent weeks, in a positive sign for the club's development. The Hunters have regrouped to respond against the Falcons tomorrow, who currently sit 2 ranks higher on the QRL ladder on 9th place, with captain Ila Alu making a return from injury and Sakis Komati back from suspension. This is a winnable game for the Hunters. The Falcons' backline features Sua Lauvi Fa'alogo, Young Tonu Maipia and Grant Anderson, who all boast experience. Despite the wealth of attacking talent at their disposal, it is the Falcons' defense that has them in good stead. They currently play with the 3rd best defense in the competition and will provide a stand test for the Hunters. Hunters crowd favorite Benji Court is named to play in the back row again this weekend, with Tanabi unavailable. Court and his 5/8 Komati will give the Hunters the striking attack. Susan Oreape, TV1 Sports.
Emmanuel Severa and Martha Awong have won silver medals for PNG in the Special Olympics mixed doubles badminton competition on Thursday. PNG lost to the much fancied Chinese team 9 points to 21 in the first set and 6 points to 21 in the second set. The round-robin badminton competition concluded on Wednesday. PNG athletes at the Special Olympics Summer Games in Berlin got out of the contest strongly against Bulgaria in Game 1, winning both sets 21 to 13 points and 21 to 18 points respectively. In Game 2, PNG played Palestine. PNG again won both sets, 21 to 8 points and 21 to 12 points. These two wins advanced the team to medal playoffs. In the gold medal playoff, PNG played against the much-fancied Chinese team, going down 9 to 21 points and 6 to 21 points to settle for the silver medal. A truly courageous effort from Emmanuel Severa and Martha Awong, as it was their first international competition and they get to go home with a medal each. This is also a first medal in badminton for PNG Special Olympics. The singles competition proper for both athletes is next. The duo will be looking to add another medal to the tally for PNG. Salome Vincent, TVWAN Sports.
And that ends the news tonight. Tomorrow's bulletin will be at 8:15 p.m. due to the live broadcast of the NRL Games. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.